Well, welcome back everybody to Elder Scrolls Online. And today we're going to do episode 50 with Velithia Stender, where we are off in the region of the West Weald. We're not going to join the Legacy of the Bretons with Velithia. It's actually nearly finished, so I need to get a few things up to scratch. Ooh, riding speed. Well, she can definitely do with that. Let's I know I'm having a look at some of the things. I need to get some of those. Alrighty, let us have a look. So as you can see, the Gold Road event is over. However, we do have the Breton event on, which means that Phileas will have stuff to sell, and so will the Impresario. But we're not going to go there. I think I spent my tickets yesterday over at Craglawn, and I picked up some bits. I do believe we've run that one. Yeah, the mercenaries required. Alrighty. So now we're going to head into the West Weald story event. I've got a few things we can do. We need to talk to Nelatai. And I wanted to maybe have a look at some of the introductory scenarios for this area because I haven't done them yet. We need to talk to Adept Ernard. Let's have a look in my journal. Alright, in the West Weald we have Mini Menagerie. Find Stargazer Saria. We know where she is. We can hand that one in. Miramore Incursion, that's a daily, so we might as well get that done. We'll still get stuff for it. Paths of Chaos is our thing. Our main story. Investigate Ostumir. Ruinous Evaluation. Rightio. So we have a few things to do. Let's get our dailies done. And actually, while we're getting our dailies done, we'll do our Miramore Incursion. We'll do Mini Menagerie first to get out of the way. How many quests have I got? 22 out of 25 is far too many. What have we got in Apocrypha? Because we're doing Apocrypha, that's right. Lucent Citadel is... We are probably not in a position to do that one. I'm going to abandon that one just for the moment. West Weald, we have a few. Western Skyrim. We do want to go and do the Antiquarian Circle. I need to go talk to Verida Numida. Rothgar, that's right, because we're doing things gloriously out of order with this girl. So let's get her the stuff that she needs to really make the most of the area she's in. All right, decision made. Rothgar, we're going to abandon all of the Rothgar quests. She's not doing Rothgar anymore, so that's fine. Breakfast in the Bazaar, yeah, definitely abandoning that. That's a daily. Sentimental value. I think she did most, and she went to Rothgar for the event, the anniversary event, so we'll just take those out. Radio Battleground, we probably should learn how to do Battlegrounds. I'm not great with them. We do need to learn, we do need to do our companion quest. We should definitely do that. We might pick up Sharper's Knight as a companion. Main quest, Soul Shriven in Cold Harbour. We're not doing that. I may do that off screen. Let me know how you feel about that. Prologue, the Eye of Fate. We should probably do that. Yeah, we should do that. And scribing, we should definitely do that. So other prologue quests, we'll have a look at that in a minute. So I need to go to the Crown Store, and we need to go and have a look at quest starters and prologue. Okay, Mortal's Touch. That's for Blackwood, that's for the Deadlands, that's for Necrom, that's for High Isle. We've got Prisoner of Fate, that was for the Gold Road. Merkmire, Greymore, and Fire Song, we're not doing those yet. Elsewhere, Dragonhold, Morrowind, Markarth, and Summerset. Alright, so I don't need to do any more of those. The general ones, this is the Margin of Ire, and it's for the Infinite Archive. We should probably pick that one up. So I'm going to right click on that, hit purchase, and go either confirm. It cost me 0 crowns, it will cost you exactly the same. So we'll have the Margins of Ire in there just so that we've got them. And as tempted as I am to roam through here and pick up bits and bobs, we won't. Let's pick up some of our crafting bits that we've been neglecting. So Plentiful Harvest. Homemaker is fully charged. Alright, so I do want to get Plentiful Harvest up, so I'll spend a bit of time on that one. And we'll alt out. we'll go into here. I know it's always the same when you've been away from a character for a bit. What's this one doing? Thaumaturge. Your damage done with damage over time effects. Is that useful? Might be useful. Master at Arms. Alright, I do want to finish. Yeah, we'll just finish her up there. And then I'll just start on that one. There we go. So that's done. We'll get that nicely finished. Alright, what are we doing next? If you guys ever want me to spend time focused on one thing, please let me know. I mean, when I'm doing my Let's Plays, I tend to be very scattered, and I think some of you are finding that hard to cope with. So if you want me to do a focused episode on something, please let me know in the comments. Most of my episodes are going to be very scattered and rambling because that is how I play. And these are Let's Plays, and this is how I play. Alrighty. So, we need to get this girl all of the skills that she needs. Let's have a look at her skills and make sure she's got in the world. Okay, so she's got Leisure Domain and Soul Magic, so thieving and the general one you get at the beginning, but she does not have excavation. She does not have, she doesn't have the antiquity skills, and she doesn't have the, there's one other. That would be under guild. Let's have a quick look at that. Yes, okay, so she doesn't have the Psijic skills either, so we need to get the Psijic skills, we need to get the scrying skills, and under... I should probably... okay, she's got everything but one. No, she's got this one that unlocks at 40. Alright. Under guild, so we need the Psijic guild, we need the antiquity skills. There was something else I was thinking of. Oh, I needed to check into crafting to see if she has jewelry. She does have jewelry, so she's got all of her crafting skills. Rightio, let's get this girl the skills she needs. And she definitely needs the scribing skill, which I really want to get done. So, a lot to do. So, Apocrypha, we need to get those done. Infinite Archive, we do want to get done. West Weald, we definitely want to get these done. I want to get rid of the Antiquarian Circle from Western Skyrim, so let us go there. We might use a shrine for that, otherwise... oh no. Rightio. But I still have too many quests, so we might nail down a few of these quests. The other thing too is I was wondering if we should maybe do the Apocrypha quests first, because they'll explain a lot of the background to the West Weald quests, even though we've started the West Weald quests. I'm thinking that may be a good option. Valeria Caledius, which gives us access to one of the dungeons. I'm just going to leave her. That's the quest we abandoned. Rightio. Yep, I'm ignoring that. Just for the minute. I would like this character to be a little bit higher in skill before we get there. I keep looking for these shrines to look like shrines. Skingrad Vineyards. Noctara the Tideweaver. Hi, nice to meet you. Wow, that is one of our main, like, big characters. Experienced characters. What am I trying to say? High level characters. There we go. Alright, we're off to, let's go and get the I know, Skyrim. Western? Is it Western Skyrim? There it is. We want to go here because we do want to get our scrying up, so we are going to work on that. With her, we're just going to do it casually. Alright. We're not doing that. No, I'm not your friend. I so want to help him so much. I know, it's really hard to visit another area and not get straight into the quests here. But we're going to focus, these guys we're going to focus on Western, not Western, we're going to focus on Vardenfell and the West Weald with Velithia. After that we'll see what happens. We are merely in Solitude. We're in Solitude for one reason. And one reason, okay, make that two because I really want to get this done. Alright, we've discovered the Solitude Wayshrine and I've just been reminded, well, we can get those out of our pack. I know that one already. I know, we so need to put something in a house. We need to get a house over in Skingrad. We might get a house there. We are definitely equipping that thing. Do I wield a sword? No, I don't wield a sword. I know, I've got 2 staves. Oh no, I have a mace. I could wield a sword then. Let me just zippity. Okay, we've got that highlighted. Let's have a look at that sword. No, it drops everything. That's fine. We're not wielding it then. Crown fortifying meal. We want to eat that. That's what we want. We want to get the XP scroll running. Relic. And I've got some research stuff going as well. Alright, so I need to get these recipes and things out of my backpack. If I can get them into my bank. We are going to just destroy the Red Rock Disguise. I can get another one if I need it. Yeah, I need to give that away. Alright, so I do need to go visit a trading... I can sell that, alright. Alrighty. Now we're good. Alright, I'm going to leave the Peculiar Bottle alone. Those are all adventures that you'll probably see with Tamriel at a better time, but not right now for this character. I am lost. I just want to get out of that little zoop, that little area. And then we'll go back up to this garden. Oops, no, I don't want to go there. I'm not sure this is what I'm after. No, but I will, I'll deal with it. Why would I talk to Silgret the I can abandon it, right?
I haven't seen you before. Are you new to Solitude?
Oh.
Better yet, are you looking for work? If so, you've come to the right person. Let's talk.
This lady is for that notice.
Not me, my debtors. I provide funds to the coterie of organized scholars and the Swords of Solitude militia. Both are short-handed and in arrears, so I took it upon myself to correct their courses before they leave me destitute. You'll work for them.
Alright, who do I talk to about a job?
Tenzin represents the coterie. Odd work, but it pays well. Hidaver handles the militia's assignments. Dangerous work. Don't do it alone. Here's an advance. Make sure you're prepared for the job they offer you. You're no good to anyone dead.
Rightio, that's kind of like a freebie thing. Now, let's go find the Antiquarian Circle, shall we? I know, I'm in the wrong space. It should be down here, but I'm not seeing it on my map. Oh no, there it is. I am in the right space. I was in the wrong road before. We're not playing with the peculiar bottle. Ah yes, past the museum, I see. And into the little garden. I can talk to Tavnew.
I could use a warm bath, a wonderful foot massage, and the death of a certain small-minded, big-mouthed fetcher who undoubtedly enjoys both warm baths and foot massages each day. Will I get these things? Maybe when all is said and done.
It's a guard. Radio. I know, he kind of looked a bit like a, we're going in the wrong way. Oh, we should have gone in upstairs. It's okay. We'll get there. Here we go. No, 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 don't steal, gosh.
Let me guess. You found one of those ridiculous handbills Reginus posted all over town.
I did.
Gods, it's like we're holding auditions for children's theater. Please understand, this is a serious commitment. You really wish to join the Antiquarian Circle?
The Antiquarian Circle?
The University of Gwylum's most prestigious historical society. We scour the continent for lost antiquities, collecting and cataloging as we go. We've made hundreds of discoveries, thanks in no small part to our scrying tool, the Antiquarian's Eye.
The Antiquarian's Eye?
An invention of our university's founder, Tiraine Fyre. It allows the wielder's mind to travel vast distances and find buried relics, truths lost to history. Gazing into the eye requires no small measure of talent. How talented are you, I wonder?
Let's find out. How do I begin?
Admission to the circle begins easily enough. Just place your hand on the Antiquarian's Eye. If you possess the aptitude, you will attune to the eye immediately. If you don't possess the aptitude, the eye will reject you. Couldn't be simpler.
What can you tell me about the Antiquarian's Eye?
It's a magnificent device, alien in origin. As I said before, our university's founder, Tiraine Fyre, developed it along with countless other scholarly tools. Alas, he died before we could demonstrate the object's true potential.
What does it do exactly?
It homes in on objects of historical import, much like a bloodhound, without all the baying and drooling, of course. We still don't fully understand how it determines an item's value. Just more proof of our founder's genius, I suppose.
How many of these devices do you have?
We recovered several from a vault in Elenir. It seems Sage Fyre intended for the university's best and brightest to continue his work after he was gone. It took longer than he would have liked, I'm sure. But I fully intend to honor his legacy.
What is the goal of the Antiquarian Circle exactly?
We seek the truth above all else. Written histories rarely give an honest accounting of the past, so we go straight to the source. Relics, curios, even ancient bric-a-brac. Anything that can teach us more about the myriad cultures of Tamriel.
Are the relics you find valuable?
I assume you mean commercially valuable? Yes.
Yes.
You can keep any relics you recover and do with them what you will. The Circle's chief concern is cataloging the discoveries and learning what we can from them. Everyone benefits from the arrangement.
And what is the University of Gwylum?
It's a school, of course. The
Of
very
course.
best, by any credible assessment. At least it was. What I wouldn't give to walk those halls again. This frigid annex is a very poor substitute. Very poor indeed.
Did you teach there?
For a time, I studied there as well. Despite all of Cyrodiil's struggles, I really did believe we could weather the storm. But war has far-reaching consequences, even for those who want no part in it. Especially for those who want no part in it.
So you established a new annex here?
Here and elsewhere, the faculty scattered to the winds when the plane meld took hold. Fortunately, most of us survived, and we write each other constantly. I wound up in Skyrim somehow. As frozen wastelands go, it's really quite pleasant.
Very well. Let's go stick my hand on this Antiquarian's Eye. Whoops.
Impressive. We rarely see such an energetic attunement.
Right.
Well, well, well. It seems I underestimated you. With a reaction like that, you may well rival Gabrielle, our most accomplished antiquarian. I wonder what secrets you might find gazing through the eye.
Let's find out. How does it work?
In a hurry, are we?
Yes.
We'll teach you to use the eye in due course. First, do you vow to uphold the principles and traditions of the Circle?
I do.
To catalog your discoveries for future generations and give a true accounting of Tamriel's history?
I do. I want to join the Antiquarian Circle.
An excellent decision. Mastering the eye is no small endeavor. But with Gabrielle's tutelage and my rigorous oversight, we may make a true scholar of you yet. Welcome to the Circle, Antiquarian.
Thank you.
Now then, we should begin your education in earnest.
We should?
I suggest you speak with Gabrielle Benele. I can provide some scholarly advice, but when it comes to using the Antiquarian's Eye itself, you'll find no better teacher than Gabrielle.
And where is Gabrielle?
Downstairs, poring over more maps and tomes, no doubt. Honestly, the girl never stops working. I'd almost think she was trying to make the rest of us look bad if she wasn't so confoundedly cheerful. At any rate, she'll get you sorted.
All right, I'll go downstairs and speak to Gabrielle.
Speak with me again once Gabrielle's taught you the basics.
Very well.
I know I can come across as chilly, but truthfully, I'm anxious to get you into the field.
Why can't you teach me how to use the eye?
Because I'm not a mage.
What?
Don't make a face. I never said I possess the aptitude. We all contribute to the circle in our own way. You may wield the eye, but rest assured, my skill as a writer is no less important.
How does your writing contribute to the circle?
Not just writing. Few can match my knowledge of ancient history, aside from those who lived through it all, like that insufferable dark elf Velithia. You may find these relics, but it's incumbent upon me to tell you what they are.
I understand. All right, let's read this. An introduction to Circle Correspondence. Welcome to the Antiquarian Circle. As a newly inducted member of our prestigious order, you likely have many questions. Please read the following primer on arcane correspondence. As every traveller knows, the sheer breadth of Tamriel makes everyday communication difficult. Letters sent via courier often arrive late or damaged, if they arrive at all. Parcels shipped by caravan are routinely waylaid by brigands. Given the sensitive nature of our work, these crude methods of correspondence are unfit for our needs. Luckily, our prestigious founder, Turhain Fire, devised a clever way of transmit messages over long distances. Your antiquarian's eye is the key. The antiquarian's eye you acquire during orientation shares a powerful bond with our central or principal eye here at the Gwillem Annex. Using this central eye, our chief arcanist Gabrielle Benley can conjure up ghostly images of every antiquity you uncover. This allows our dutiful scholars to start examining the object from afar, almost immediately. Within a short period of time, Gabrielle will transmit our findings directly to your eye, allowing for quick notation in your antiquarian codex. Given the complexity of the enchantment, these missives will be brief but hopefully informative. At this point, it is prudent to remind you of the priceless nature of your antiquarian's eye. Even after months of careful study, we have only scratched the surface of its capabilities. So please exercise caution when using it. If you have any additional questions, please contact Gabrielle Benelay. Good hunting. Not fussy at all, really. Right, let's read a couple of books. Have we done our mages? We have not done our mages thing, have we? Oh, we have, maybe. So that's the other thing we need to do. We actually need to follow through our... Whoops, I'm not stealing from there. Thank you. We actually need to work through all of our different skill lines so that we can unlock what we need to do. There are usually some good things in here, but what I want mostly is just the books. Just the books, man. Black Reach, Thread of Bandari, the Tower of the Wolf, House Ravenwatch Proclamation. That is actually a lore book we're going to need. Tower of the Wolf. I think I read those. Yeah, Thread of Bandari. Right, we're good. Yokudun's Chase the Stars. Yes, I did just steal a recipe. No one was looking, thank goodness, and I can learn it. Bookshelf, the Ramanada, Monsters of Northern Folklore, Night Mother's Truth, and if I crouch, I'll be able to know if she can see me while I nick something from this desk. That's fine, I don't want that. Yeah, so she can definitely see me there. So, alright, we've done what we can. She's very, very alert, isn't she? She must have had lots of adventurers through in the past. You can't really blame her. Alrighty. Gabrielle, how are you?
Ah, you must be the Antiquarian Circle's most recent addition, eh? Greetings. Sorry for the mess. I'll tidy up down here, you know, eventually. But I digress. Verida wants me to teach you to use the Antiquarian's eye, yes?
Yes, Verida said you can use it better than anyone.
Wow, really? That's uncharacteristically gracious of her. Well, anyway, let's get started. It all begins with concentration. The eye wants to show you what you seek. So, clear your thoughts and conjure up a picture of the relic in your mind.
So I need to have a relic in mind? Then what?
The exciting part. Gaze into the eye and focus on the facets in the glass. Take a breath and try to unify the symbols into a single pattern. Eventually, you'll stop looking at the lens and start looking through it. Why don't we just give it a try?
Fair enough. I'll try using the Antiquarian's Eye. Now, we're going to actually grab... Yeah, so basically, firstly, everything that's scribable is account-wide. It's not character-specific, so once one character has found it, the other characters have it in their list of things that we've found, because clearly this character has not found any of these because she's not got the skill. So we're going to try and work her out with the skill. Let's go. So when you scry them, you have to be in the current zone in order to scry here. But we have a ton of leads in every zone. You're given the green ones for free, and you eventually have to find these, and they usually have a time frame on it. We can't do those yet because we have not got that skill level. It's going to take us a little bit to get there. We'll do it slowly over time. Okay, what was I doing? I wanted to, okay, Antiquities Codex, current zone, Gabrielle's Bottle of Proving. Let's look for it.
Well done. Now fix your eyes on the center and the corners of the lens.
Okay.
Then turn your focus inward toward the facets in the glass. Concentrate, and the facets should merge.
Radio.
Unifying the lens into a single pattern will perfectly attune the eye. But you only need to reach the foci to gain a rough idea of the object's location. I'll meet you in the courtyard.
Radio. And then that comes up. Need to continue. Gives you the map with the thing on it. And we'll follow Gabrielle out. Alright.
Looks like this is the spot. Time to excavate the antiquity.
Radio.
Remember to move cautiously. Use the right tool for the right level of excavation, and don't rush yourself. Even careful digging can result in an unsteady dig site.
Oh, I forgot.
So be mindful of its stability.
H. Oh, sorry, R.
So be mindful of its stability.
I forgot. You're supposed to locate it first. Alright, there it is. Let's go to W. We'll brush things away. I've got to remember I'm not the main thing now. Can I do D yet? No, I don't have that skill. Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy. Alrighty, I found some gold. Nice. The problem with digging up antiquities is it can really take up your backpack space.
There you have it. You're a proper antiquarian now.
Thank you.
Seems you have quite a knack for it too. Just keep practicing with the Antiquarian's Eye and master those digging techniques. I'm confident you'll be recovering priceless relics in no time.
And what should I do next?
I'd report back to Verida and let her know you successfully extracted your first antiquity. Don't expect too much in the way of praise, but trust me, she'll be ecstatic. Once you've checked in, start looking for relics. No time like the present, eh?
Alright, thank you. We won't go over everything again. Is that mine? Okay, that's mine. I've been nearly swatting it for a little bit. Biddly-yum. Let's go. Verita?
Welcome back, Antiquarian. I trust your time with Gabrielle was illuminating.
Yes, she taught me how to use the Antiquarian's tools.
Excellent. I had a good feeling about you, and as usual, I was right. From now on, consider yourself free to pursue any antiquities that interest you. We will catalog your findings for study, and together we will uncover the mysteries of this world.
Lovely.
You have a great deal of work to do, Antiquarian. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, yes.
We're all quite busy, truth be told, but I suppose I can make more time for our most promising initiates.
Well, thank you.
Is there something I can help you with?
What should I decide? How should I decide what antiquities to pursue?
That is entirely up to you. What cultures spark your curiosity? What region of Tamriel do you yearn to visit? Or, if it's simple wealth you're after, what item might fetch a prize on the second-hand market? The choice is yours.
And how can I find something truly magnificent?
Well, your Antiquities Codex contains only those antiquities we're currently aware of. If you want to make a unique discovery of your own, you'll need to find a lead.
Okay.
Something that gives you a place to start.
Where can I find leads?
Practically anywhere, believe it or not. Tucked away in chests, in the pockets of bandits, stashed in musty ruins. Just explore Tamriel as any adventurer would, and you're bound to find some.
Thank you. Now what kinds of object will I find out there?
The potential applications of our discoveries are endless. You might find items worthy of display in your home, or discover a long-forgotten technique for body ornamentation. You might even recover jewelry or armor imbued with arcane power.
What's the greatest thing you've ever recovered?
Oh, I couldn't possibly choose. In any case, my interest in these objects has less to do with their uses and more to do with their historical value. Amalian swore she found parts of a mechanical mount, but that sounds a bit outlandish to me.
Actually, that's not. There is a mechanical mount you can find. There's so much you can find with antiquities in this game. So if I very quickly duck over into J. So you literally have a list of all the different antiquities you can find in the Old Mary Dominion, the Daggerfall Covenant. We're going to go to the Ebonheart Pack, have a quick look there. Actually, one of my other characters is running through there. Cold Harbour. DLC areas. Right, so in the DLC areas, we've got the Telvanni Peninsula, which is one of our areas we'll be in. As you can see, we found all of these, but we need to find one more tribunal window. Music box. Now, some of these, not all of these, are everywhere. But when you first start, you are not going to have all of these bits. These are bits that I've actually found bits for. And I just came across them. There are still some I have not found. If you want to, you can go online and discover what you're missing, so you can go and chase it down more accurately. Or you can just do this. I might run a character that is just a pure antiquarian, and we'll run her just right from the beginning all the way through. And I'll do things like story quests and whatnot, maybe offline as she goes searching for bits and pieces. Tell me what you think of that idea, and we'll look into that. But for now, I'll just find whatever comes up as I'm searching an area. So what I'm thinking for Velithia is we might do the Telvanni Peninsula, Apocrypha, West Weald, and Vardenfell, because those are all the Dark Elf areas, and as you know, she is our Dark Elf character. So there you go. Right. And I suppose with Velithia, we should go from the oldest area through to the newest, so from Vardenfell through to West Weald. But I'm actually really happy to just be doing, we're doing them out of order anyway, but I like the story to flow. So maybe I'll just go from the Telvanni Peninsula through to West Weald, and then we'll double back to Vardenfell at the end. However, before we do that, I need to go and become a member of the Psijic Guild. So we've got our jewelry down. We need to be a member of the Psijic Guild, and I also would like, and we've now got our scrying down. We won't start straight away, but I'd also like to. We'll get there. I'm just trying to remember what it was I wanted to do. We're going to deconstruct a few things. Before I get those, I'm just going to find something to research. Get that out of the way. I only have one research slot, so I will take the Legion's weight. Weapon and spell damage. No, it's two-handed. We'll be fine. Alrighty, the Aliad Refuge Helm. That's the one that's less quality than what I've got. Alright, I don't have the skill to really increase my stuff yet, so we are going to be deconstructing a lot of things as I work on getting my skills up. I know, they were all getting ready to pounce on me for being horrible. And who can blame them? Deconstruction. Alright, let's go into research, grab this bow, and we'll just research that. And then I guess I'm just going to have to very quickly destroy those. I know I'll be whining about that later because it can be quite difficult to find the bits we need, but right now my backpack space is at a premium, so jewelry, platinum dust needs research. Now you'll notice I'm not too worried about recycling my my crafting materials. That's because they all go into my crafting bag, which I have as an ESO Plus member, and they're not in the way. But if you're recycling copper dust into copper bars, you don't have an even 10 of them, you will be taking up an extra slot there and not clearing any slots out of your backpack, which is annoying. But you need to decide how you're going to store your crafting material if you're going to be a crafter. When I didn't have the ESO Plus bag, because I didn't have it for a very long time, what I used to do was I used to keep the raw materials on me and put the refined materials into the bank, and that helped a little bit with some of the congestion that crafting can cause your backpack. I also didn't pick up everything, like I didn't loot every chest, I didn't loot every crate. I just looted the occasional one. Just get that. And we'll destroy everything else, or I will be here forever. There we go. It also increases my research, and anything that you deconstruct, if you haven't already got it, it will go into your collections. I'm trying to remember if collections are account-wide, or which parts of the collections are account-wide and which parts of them are not. There's my cooking fire. Don't need to worry about that. Into the UN feather, because we can deconstruct these things. That's it. You may not want to deconstruct them, by the way. Okay, and this is where you find Tolino, sorry, if you're wanting to learn how to do crafts for crafting writs. Danelle Tolino is in here, and no doubt his other half, the other half of the crafting pair, the crafting duet, whatever you want to call them, is out here somewhere. And hey, actually, while we're here, let's see what we can sell. She's the carpenter, so she'll buy
The wooden
stuff.
is Solitude.
Okay, we're going to sell. Now, I don't want to sell furnishings, okay? So I'm just going to keep a half an eye to make sure I don't sell a furnishing. That's a furnishing. I want to keep it. I don't have a companion yet, but I am going to hang on to those. There's a sash, there's breeches, and there's a dagger. We're going to go and get ourselves a companion. It'll come in handy. All right, some crusty bread. I am going to sell that. I'm going to sell all of these. They always trip me out when I try and use them. I'm going to keep that. That looks far too useful to sell. Traditional furnishings, undaunted trophies, lockpick. I'm going to keep those. I'm going to go put my recipes in the bank in a minute. Right, so that's everything we can sell. Let's go down to the bank. We might as well do all of this in Solitude while we're here, because now we can. So we've unlocked antiquities. We've unlocked the dailies in this area. And now we're just going to go and clear our backpack a good deal more. Whoops. There we go. I know.
Whether you fish or explore ruin.
I'm sure you do. Let's deposit what we can. Alright, the easiest way to do this is into consumables. I know all of these. And the only things I'm going to be able to deposit are going to be duplicates. Because it's kind of full. Style motifs, master writs, containers. I can't put that in there. No, I can't. Can I put this in? I can put some of it in. That's good. We'll drop those in. Okay, let's go to all. All right, so my backpack's looking decent. Now let's have a look at the bank. We're going to be in where are we going to be? What did I say? The Telvanni Peninsula. Okay, so I'm going to take these out of the bank. Oops. Make sure you click on it, then hit E. So anything Telvanni Peninsula, we're going to take out. Those were the surveys and the treasure maps. Which of course means I can now dump the rest of my recipes in. Rightio. I know we're back to 480 already. That was quick, wasn't it? But that's good. We've taken some pressure off the bank, a little bit. The bookshelf is what I want to search while we're here. The Wayrest General Order. There's another one over here. Hags, Harpies, and Hargravens. Enigma of the Runestones. Alrighty. So yeah, so there are collections in this game. I did want to have a quick look in J. Look at our achievements, we've got our collections, we've got a bunch of stuff to collect from here. So, I mean, we're going to be fine for things to do. Into collections, into... Okay, these are the ones I've collected. We might... There's Saint Delin, Old Velithia, where's that? In Vardenfell, yeah. So we might have a look and see what there is. And then there's a few that aren't collected. Set items is what we're here for. Okay. So to answer my questions, the set items here are not account-wide. I've actually got to go and find them all. Right, gotcha. However, styles, outfit styles. Outfit styles are account-wide, so I've collected very few of these, but you will notice that they are all in here. So I recently collected Waste, the Bretons, Apostle, Argonian. Ah, there we go. So I recently found the Breton style in the Antiquities in High Isle, and they've been added. Now, you know, this one hasn't been to High Isle, so styles are account-wide, set items are not account-wide. Each of your characters is going to have to find those in order to be able to craft them. Tales of Tribute patrons. We haven't got Tales of Tribute yet. You're going to need to do that. Let me know if you want me to do that on screen or if it's okay to do that off. But there you go. Stories. Gold Road. Collected. Paths of Chaos accepted. Dungeon DLCs. Oh my god, and Zone DLCs. Right, we should have all of them. Collectibles, these are also account-wide. Now the collectible we want next, I know, don't tell him I referred to him as a collectible, he'll be very upset. The collectible we want next is our companion, but we also want to go and get our Psijic portals, because there are some materials in that we can use, as well as a nice amount of treasure, and it does make some of our characters happy. If we're able to do that. So let's go use the Solitude Wayshrine. We are going to head over to High Isle. I know I wasn't going to. High Isle and Amanos, I believe. Oh no, wait a minute. Psijic Circle is not High Isle, is it? Oh, I see, now my brain's gone all fuzzy. It's not... Okay. Pretty sure I can't get to Ateum yet. No, I haven't unlocked it. So I do need to go. I've just got to remember which one I've got to go to. I thought it was High Isle, but it actually might be Summerset. Yes. Alrighty. Into Summerset, where we are going to have to do the first story. The first story quest in order to get to where we need to go.
Let the cat fight those monsters! I'm getting out of here! The island sprung a leak. Run!
Right. Calabar.
First, the Queen issues a decree that changes the status of Summerset from an isolated paradise into a tourist attraction.
Oh dear.
Now monsters, sea creatures. I've never seen anything like them. Well, I say let the cat fight them. Better him than me.
Monsters? Cat? Slow down and tell me what happened.
Suddenly the ground opened, spewing water and strange creatures. They attacked us. Luckily, one of the newcomers, a Khajiit, leaped in and drove them back. Called himself Razumdar. He could probably use some help if you're so inclined.
I'll go talk to Razumdar. I don't think that man needs my help. Really. So, the Queen's Decree is the quest you need to do in order to get access to the Isle of Artaeum. Even if you're a player who's played, but if you're starting a new character, even though your other characters have access to it, and I'm going in exactly the wrong direction, I am, don't mind me, then you're going to need to do this quest in order to get access to Artaeum. Because even if you jog over to where you know the portal is, it won't let you in until you unlock it. Or at least it didn't let me in the last time I tried it. I mean, you know, you might be lucky and they may have changed. But we're going to have to do this quest again to unlock it. So, come Velithia, speak to Razumdar.
Have you ever seen such creatures? Raz has not. Probably neither have you.
Oh no, neither have I.
You are a newcomer, yes? New to this island of high elves?
Yes.
This one has an eye for such things.
Of course you do.
And you look capable. So
Thank
can
you.
Raz interest you in some cloak and dagger work?
Cloak and dagger work, it sounds ominous.
Ominous? No, nothing of the sort. Well, maybe a little of the sort. Depends on how things develop. Raz has come to Summerset at the behest of Queen Irene to make sure her decree regarding the opening of the island proceeds as she directed.
So how can I help?
Ask some questions, determine the mood in Shimmerin, and see how the newcomers are faring. Rumors have reached the Queen, and she is concerned.
I see.
So Razumdar comes to see what is happening and fight strange creatures. Now Raz is concerned as well.
I'll ask some questions around the city.
While you ask questions around the city, Raz can take care of some other business. It may or may not involve scratching and clawing. Let's meet near the entrance to Shimmerin when you have something to report.
What were those strange creatures I saw you fighting?
Raz never saw such monsters in his life. They appear related to water, but this one tends to avoid this stuff. That pearl, though, Raz swears it was calling those creatures. A mystery for another time, perhaps. Now, we need to see to the newcomers.
Anyone in specific you want me to talk to regarding the Queen's decree?
As a matter of fact, Raz made a list.
Oh, good.
Old Newell, a high elf artisan, spoke out. See what she complained about. Then there's Soxolza, a persecuted Argonian newcomer. Finally, Ranuel, a city resident noted in the Divine Prosecution's observation log.
What did Olnewald speak out about, and where can I find her?
Old Newell complained about it. No. Raz doesn't want to prejudice your investigation.
Okay.
You will find out when you talk to her. The artist likes to gather shells along the eastern coast. She uses them to make paints and dyes.
Ranul? That doesn't sound like a high elf name.
True. Not enough syllables. Ranul's a Redguard, whose family has lived in Shimmerin for generations. He's a well-respected trader, with a few warehouses along the docks. Talk to him before the Divine Prosecution decides to arrest him.
And what's the Divine Prosecution?
The Divine Prosecution serves as lawkeepers and protectors of social standards. Very persnickety. When rules are broken, they record it in their observation logs. If your name winds up on their list, things get complicated.
I'll make sure that doesn't happen. And what do you mean Soxolza is being persecuted?
Something to do with monks and newcomer registration.
I see.
Raz is looking into that. Last I heard, Soxolza was seen leaving the city and heading west. Probably trying to reach the water. Lizards like water, yes? Not Raz. Ugh. Raz hates the wet stuff.
And what does all this have to do with that geyser and those creatures?
Nothing at all. Unless you think they came to Summerset because of the Queen's decree. No, that would be ridiculous. Let's not lose focus.
Okay.
Just see what Old Newell, Soxolza, and Ranul have to say about newcomers and the mood in Shimmerin.
And what do you expect me to learn by talking to these people?
We need to confirm these rumors or else put an end to them.
Okay.
Everyone should be pleased with the Queen's decree. Opening the border shows progress, yes?
Yes.
However, if any of her loyal subjects reject progress, well, Raz needs to know that, too.
I'll go talk to Anuel, Ranul, and Suxolza.
While you ask questions around the city, Raz can take care of some other business.
Anything I should know about the Shimmerine before
Raz
I
knows
go?
very little about city ordinances or how to tell the difference between mead and ale, so let's avoid those topics, yes?
All right.
Otherwise, this one knows all about the Queen's decree and the initial reaction of the nobles and kin lady.
And who are you again?
Raz is wounded to the core.
Of course he is.
Forgotten already. This one usually leaves a better impression.
I doubt that.
I am Razumdar, Queen Irene's Eye and Dark Lantern Agent Extraordinaire. But that is a secret between you and me. To everyone else, this one is simply Raz.
Tell me about the Queen's decree.
Queen Irene, her most excellent leader of the Aldmeri Dominion, has issued a decree opening the once forbidden land of Summerset to traders, visitors, and immigrants of all races. Controversial, yes, but part of her plan for the Dominion's future.
And this is a problem?
For some. High elves talk of perfection, but they are a complicated people. Various individuals in Summerset take issue with their queen, with change of any sort, actually. The kin lady, for example, some nobles. Makes my job complicated.
What's that about the kin lady and the nobles?
Kin Lady Avenice has made her views on the Queen's decree quite clear. She calls it unreasonable, dangerous. A few of the city's nobles have sided with the Kin Lady, as has the new Oldark at the monastery. My queen permits discussion, to a point.
So the kin lady opposes the Queen's decree?
She has spoken against it. Now Raz needs to know how far she will go to defy the will of the Queen. Does she grumble but welcome the newcomers, or is she using every option at her disposal to block their arrival? Raz will find out, with your help.
Very well. I will help Raz. To a certain degree. Now, I think, though, before we help Raz, we need to call an end to this episode, and we need to get on to unlocking the Psijic guild next episode. So if you enjoyed it so far, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe, and I'll check you later. Take care out there.